How do you guys like it in the bedroom? Y'all like it rough?
Man.
Come on, say it.
I can do it rough, yeah.
Poly people like getting hit. With consent.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Fatia.
My name is Marilys. My name is Ambrose.
What are you doing today?
I am guessing if couples are polyamorous or monogamous.
Are you polyamorous or monogamous?
I'm polyamorous. I'm ethically non-monogamous. Me and my partner have been together for 17 years. I'm not committed to having full-on dating other people, but I have varying levels of sexual interactions with people.
I am monogamous, but my partner was a longtime polyamorous person.
How do you navigate that as a couple?
Well, that's why we were on and off for so long.
What are some stereotypes about polyamorous people?
They're like freaks and weirdos, which is maybe true a little bit, but I like it.
What about monogamous people?
They're too vanilla.
Do you think that's true?
I think so.
Are you ready for me to bring out some people?
Yes. Hello, hello. They're a good-looking couple, you know.
Thanks.
How long have y'all been together?
We've been together for 15 years.
Ooh, okay.
How often do you guys have sex?
I'd say on average once a week, but it depends on life and schedules.
Yeah.
Would you describe your sex life as vanilla?
No.
No, and when it's vanilla, it's handcrafted French vanilla bean.
Do you guys have pretty full schedules? What's your scheduling app that you use?
Google Calendars.
Over to the poly side.
I think y'all are polyamorous for sure. Y'all just give me very open. Little vanilla bean, but when we want it to be spicy, it'll be spicy. That's what I'm getting.
I'm gonna guess you guys are monogamous. It's his hairstyle. Yeah, lock it in, monogamous. Dang, if I'm done and then you guys just switch, everybody switches, I'll be like, okay.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
What's the longest you've been apart from each other?
How long was that? 5 years? 4 or
Yeah,
5.
yeah. And do you say that was easy for you, difficult for you?
I don't know about you, but it was
Pretty-
difficult for me.
It was not fun. Wasn't my favorite thing in the world.
What's your dynamic with each other?
I always say we're best friends first and then partners second, so we get along super well.
Yeah.
What's your guys' trust level?
I would trust you with my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could throw me off a boat and I'd be like,
I wouldn't do that, but
Okay, because he trusts him so much, I'm gonna say they're polyamorous.
I'm gonna say poly. A lot of people I know long distance kind of end up going that direction.
I think y'all are poly. I asked you what your dynamic was. That was very detailed for you. We're best friends first. That level of detail is important in poly, right? Because you have to determine all your relationships. I'm gonna put you.
thank you.
Okay.
hello.
Okay. You guys look like you guys can fight. I'm gonna guess they're monogamous because it looks like you will fight somebody if there's another woman. Okay.
What's your dynamic like?
We love each other.
How long have you been loving each other?
8 months ish.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so nice.
it's new.
I'm gonna say monogamous. Y'all are so new, so I get the new energy.
Got
No
you.
offense, of course.
No,
you should.
no offense. No
Of
offense.
course.
None taken. Off to monogamy land.
Hi.
Hello. Just off looking, what would you guess?
Monogamous. Lesbians, people just tend to think that they're more monogamous.
Lesbians do the U-Haul.
Yes. Well, all the ones that I know.
How long have y'all lived here?
Almost 2 years, yeah.
2 years?
I grew up here and then found them in SAC and I was like, you're coming with me. Yeah.
She's like, let's go right now.
U-Haul, yeah.
That's beautiful.
So can you guys fight? Fight. If one person is willing to fight on the streets, they're usually monogamous. But if both of you guys are gonna fight, you guys are fighting in the bed.
How would you define cheating?
Kissing somebody else behind their back. It just depends on who it is.
It depends on who it is.
Yes. If it's my friend or something, or if it's their friend, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they can kiss your friend, but they can't kiss a stranger?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna say poly. I think because of what you were saying, it depends on who I know.
How do you guys like it in the bedroom? Y'all like it rough?
Man.
Come on, say it.
I can do it rough, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
See, they both like it rough. Poly people like getting hit by their partners. with consent. Polyamorous people just like to experiment, try everything outside of the box.
Are you polyamorous?
I am dating a guy who was polyamorous. And so for 4 years, I've had to deal with him wanting to be outside of the box. I'm gonna put them in a poly box because they can both fight.
You guys want to fight?
How long have you two been together?
Almost a year now.
Yeah.
Do you two live together?
We're long distance.
Yeah, I'm from Sweden.
Long distance? Okay.
We met on TikTok.
So how far after like meeting did you come for the first time to visit?
Very
Like
lesbian.
2 months. When
Like, get over here.
So you'll be moving here when?
Literally.
Out of the two of you, who is more jealous?
What would you say? Me?
Yeah, I think you.
I'm gonna say monogamous.
Why would you say we're monogamous?
I would hope that like if y'all were poly and you talked about being jealous, that somebody would back up and say, but we talk about that. It's all about communication.
Hi.
Hello.
How long have you guys been together?
I started dating in 1999, so almost 24 years.
Oh, nice. Any kids?
One.
One kid?
Possibly 15.
Oh, I have one of those. I'm sorry. Otis, I love you. I'm sorry.
What's your dynamic like?
As far as
Are you married?
not legally.
Okay.
Can you fight? Would you fight for her?
Of course.
What about you?
I think if necessary, I don't prefer to, but if I got to, I will.
See, they'll both fight. Polyamorous thing.
Do you know what an OPP policy is?
No.
I'm gonna say monogamous. OP policy is like a one penis policy. Usually if people are like, yeah, I definitely know what this is, then I'm like, okay, I feel like you've been in the scene.
I made a decision. Monogamous. When I asked about your dynamic, you didn't seem to know what I was talking about. So I just came off as like, well, then they wouldn't understand any other labels outside of this is my wife or this is my boyfriend or my girlfriend. That makes sense?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Go ahead and move to the correct box.
Oh God, guys, don't walk. No.
Go ahead and open and look.
Okay, well, you know.
Who did Ambrose get correct? Raise your hand.
Oh, cool. Okay, actually I didn't fuck up as bad as I thought they did. Okay.
I got a low amount. Dang. Sorry, guys. It's not the fighting thing, huh?
So you got us right.
Yeah.
We are poly.
Okay.
I was gonna guess that because you had green hair. Yeah, but it's your hair that threw me off. This is your fault. Yeah.
How long have you guys been poly for?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
We have a partner that we see together and some folks that we had dated earlier last year that have just sort of continued to become friends.
Nice.
It feels very much like I've found a community that is of like-minded people and the opportunities to explore different types of relationships.
Not to mention the degree to which we have just continued to learn more about each other.
I feel like that's the most exciting part about like being poly, is learning about your partner and
Absolutely. And myself. Yeah, I'm sure you would probably say the same.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you said that your partner had been polyamorous and now you're having a monogamous relationship. What's that like? Does your partner still want to be poly?
It's
Something
been
you're
super
considering?
difficult because we both started out monogamous and he was never actually polyamorous, but he wanted to explore that. But we are monogamous successfully. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Got us wrong.
I know. Yeah. I'm glad you still use the same language. That's why they confuse me, because they weren't using that language at all.
Well, it is sad that like that colors your assumption is that like monogamous people don't communicate.
It is terrible.
Yeah.
you guys went through the whole like long distance thing. Was that ever like discussed?
No, we like while we've lived together, we've like had like group sex with like other people, but like we were both
Group
there.
sex is lit.
It is. So like if we're both there, it's chill, but we don't really have any desire to do it outside of that.
Man, it was the newness that got me.
Yeah, so I'm poly.
Yeah.
She's ethical non-monogamous.
Okay.
So I am more willing to be romantic and date and have relationships with other people, whereas she...
It's probably more like physical for me, for sure, with other people.
Yeah.
So why are you dating her then? If she's poly, it's a little bit different, you know.
Someone being monogamous or like poly doesn't necessarily, like, to me, make someone seem more
or like less of like a great candidate for a partner?
I believe that love is not a limited resource if I do decide to have a relationship outside of our own. We didn't U-Haul, I just want to throw that out there. Okay, it's been 8 months.
It's
Still
been 8
live
months. Very separate.
Thank you, Ambrose. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
You got us wrong.
I know.
We're monogamous.
I think what threw me was me mentioning about the
Kissing. Because like, you know, some girls like kiss their girlfriends when they're drunk. I'm like, okay, like I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Like,
I
yeah.
don't.
We haven't.
Well, we haven't. Like, it hasn't happened. But if it were to happen, I don't think I would be upset. But if it was like some random stranger that like I don't know, I'd be like, okay, what is this?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So, why are you guys monogamous?
I just feel like all my needs are met, and I'm like loved and seen wholly. I don't need to find anything else.
I'm gonna cry. They're couple goals.
Well, I had it right.
Yeah, you got us right.
The dedication to like flying from Sweden, like immediately. I feel like that's like a big step of like, I found this one person. What do you guys have planned for the future?
We're just looking for places that we could be like, hey, we both want to live here, and then we just both move in. And
So you guys are trying to U-Haul.
At this point.
Oh, now y'all look happier. Now that I've guessed you wrong, okay? Y'all really threw me with all of the language, okay? Y'all really threw me. At first I wasn't, because you came in here and you were like eyeing me a little bit, and I was like, I saw you. I saw you, don't worry about it.
Are people surprised when you say that you're poly?
So honestly, it's kind of new for us.
Okay.
So not a lot of people know.
Gotcha. How new?
It's been about, what, a year and a half?
So what made you guys want to explore being polyamorous?
So we separated for a while.
Yeah.
And then I got to explore a little bit more about who I am. Kind of came to a conversation where, okay, let's, try to make it work.
Was it your idea then?
I wouldn't say it was my ideal. I just kind of said, this is who I am, and resolved some things that happened in the past. I wasn't the best communicator when I was younger. I think there was so much damage done on my part. I learned how to communicate better. I'm still learning.
What do you guys do to make sure that relationship stays healthy?
It is something new for me, so it is a little bit more difficult. Communication can always be better.
Yeah, and then we also like to do counseling and making sure that we got somebody else to help facilitate the conversations.
Oh, you guys do counseling too. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you guys.
Have you guys had any group sex?
Not yet.
Not yet? Is that on your bucket list?
Eventually.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It was
you.
nice meeting you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You said that monogamous people don't communicate well. Is that a belief you kind of have?
I'm kind of wrong.
Hey, we got big news. Truth or Drink is now at Target. We're really excited about this, and we really want your help to get the word out. If you go to your local Target, go to the game section, post a video or photo of the game. Do one of these, pose with it like this. One of these. Kiss in it. Maybe don't kiss it, that's a little unsanitary, especially if you put the game back. And be sure to tag @cut. Let us know what city you found it in. We're gonna pick some of our favorite clips and photos. And who knows, we may send you a prize. Let me see, trying to get the game to look, there we go. There we go. Truth or Drink. It's now at Target. It's a pretty well-known store.